BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com. Hi beauties! Today I'm going to show you how I made this card. Okay, it's a real quick and easy Christmas card, and this is going to be part of my Can You Spare Some Change series. So I've got my cherry cobbler, and I've got that cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I'm just going to use my bone folder here to really get a good edge there. I'm going to set that off to the side, and I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White, and I've got that cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to get my petite pears, and this is going to be a Christmas card, so I'm going to use my Merry Christmas and a Happy Joyful Bright New Year. So I'm getting out my cherry cobbler ink pad there, and I've got my 2 stamps. So I'm going to go ahead and place my Merry Christmas. I'm going to get that right up here, just down and up. Then I have my and a Happy Joyful Bright New Year. I'm going to get that one. Now I've used it before, so I know I have to tilt it just a little bit. Otherwise I can use my Stamp-A-Majig to get it straight. But I'm just going to eyeball it and tilt it just a bit. Okay, looks like I over tilted just a bit, but not enough to tell, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. If I wanted to, I could always flip it over and do the other side, but we're just going to stick with it for time's sake. Then I'm going to get my piece of striped red cherry cobbler and white striped. Now I want to make it into a flag, so easily I'm just going to cut right up the center and then at an angle meet in the middle, at an angle meet in the middle, and I've got a great little flag there, and I could always change it if it's off a little. So I want my flag to come right about here, so I have it just a little too long, so I'm going to go ahead and just snip it right up the front, or right up the side there. Okay, now I'm going to get my Snail adhesive and go ahead and put that on. Okay, next I got my 1 3/8 punch and did green gumball here. So I'm going to get my snail and put that circle punch right here. Then, using that same gumball green cardstock, I used my scallop punch and punched myself a scallop. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that as well, right here. So I want to add a little bit more to this card, but first I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to my cherry cobbler piece, and that will act as a background. So just go ahead, again I line up those 3 corners, making sure all the sides are equal, and then when I put it down, my 4th side is going to be equal as well. So cute card, just a little bit more embellishment. I'm using the candy dots, and I'm going to use the Whisper White candy dots, and I'm going to put one right here in the middle, and then one on the top and one on the bottom. So these candy dots, they're really great. They already have the adhesive, so you can just pull them off and stick them on. Very nice. And I have a special running right now where I'm doing a candy dot sampler pack. Check Beauty and the Stamper to get those at a really great price. Every single color you'll get 2 of each. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Jewel Basic Rhinestone, the large one. I'm just going to pull that guy off, which also has its own stick on the back to it, so you don't have to do any gluing. That was a very easy and simple card, wasn't it? Great Christmas card to send to your family and friends. So, as I told you, this is from my Can You Spare Some Change series. And what I do is I take a card that I like, make a little changes to it, and make another great card. Can anybody tell me what set this is from as far as where I got the original idea? Let me know by giving me comments below, and I'll tell you soon. Or you can check my website and I'll tell you there. Alright, visit me at BeautyandtheStamper.com. Thanks, beauties. Have a great day. Bye! For more tips and techniques, visit BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com.